Hello, my name is Sandy Cobalt, and welcome back to the Beginner's Guide. We are back in this hideous carpet room. This is like the worst carpet I can imagine. So let's head out onto the stage. I like the stage. This is a very windy behind the scenes though. Ooh, can we go backstage? I don't think there's anything back here. I don't think there's a lot of secrets in this game. Whoa. That's a big theater. Winston just fell down. Are you okay, baby? Oh, golly gosh, that scared me. Oh my gosh. All right, the performance is beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Shall I do it like one of your French girls? Good. Stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Sorry I have to leave. Where's the bathroom? How about hello? It's a fairly good start. Hello? That's it. That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. Alright, jeez. I'm super scared right now. I like you. You're all of my hopes and dreams. Oh my gosh. Maybe I like you. Like, not in a relationship kind of sense, but like, I admire your work. Too forward? No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feeling of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Now go talk to her. Again, that didn't read that right. Did they bounce? I bounce! That's fun, actually. Okay. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I'll bet you learned to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you've had to make? Number one. That's fairly generic. You're messing it all up again! You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. That wasn't that hard. Do you realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. This is so pretty, though. I like that. Okay, whoa, I totally lost the back of the stage. Uh-oh, it's the lamppost. Something gonna happen? Hey, Mr. Lamppost. Okay, let's step back from the stage. Goodbye, Mr. Stage. I don't terribly like that. Okay. Here's Christmas lights up there. This is terrifying. Okay,
the game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do?
Eerie.
After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
It's 11 o'clock and I have coffee. Not a good idea, kids. Mobius Trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. Do I actually have to keep my eyes closed? Alrighty. What's happening? Sounds like Star Wars. Okay, I'm not keeping my eyes closed. Help me, bud, I can't see anything. What's going on? 3. Whoa, hello, giant door. Someone talk to me? What's going on? Okay.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Someone tell me how to solve this? Can I go somewhere? Oh, I can go somewhere. Okay. Oh, jeez, this is freaky. Hey! Can I talk to any of these dudes? Okay, let's try going back up there again. I'm not sure if that actually did anything, but it was some kind of progress. Hey, truth! The only way to stop it is to speak something that's honest. I'm bursting with creative energy. I can't keep making these. My work is always fun. I'm guessing too. Yes, that's it. That's the truth. Okay. I don't feel it anymore. I'm out of ideas.
Like I said,
It's
I was
draining
getting
me.
concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Poor guy. It's very pretty space, though. Okay, let's go with, 2. Keep going, keep talking. Send that door back where it came from. I haven't been honest. I can't figure out how to say the thing. I thought it was going to be easy. Yeah. Things don't always turn out so easy as you think they will. I'm alone. I'm stuck in it. I have to work harder. We're going to be okay. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, Mr. Truth. Bye, Mr. Truth.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
That's not that long, considering. I mean, I guess they're short games, but... hello, where am I? What is this? Where am I? Oh, hello? Is that wind, or was that a poltergeist? Where did this island come from? How do I get out of here? Hello, is anyone there? Hello? Oh, hello. Oh, jeez, that's scary. That's... Oh, I wanted to go back. Oh, is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. Completely out of ideas. When I try to create, I feel empty. I have nothing left to give to my work. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Sorry. Okay, can I look down this time? Can't see anything, so it doesn't really matter. Oh no! What happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me to start it again. What? Was he on life support or something? Can I fall down? No. Aw. That would have been funny. Oh, wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far. Water! What? You have to take me to it. I need to see it to know why it stopped. I like the music in this level, though. I can take you to it, but there's a problem.
Featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations. This one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
It's guarded by a puzzle. If you can help me solve the puzzle, we'll find the machine. Deal? Deal, deal. It doesn't matter what I say, does it? We're going to end up there one way or another, right? Deal. I'll work with you, mystical voice. Perfect. Is it the door puzzle? Come along, I'll show it to you. Alright, we're going into a Japanese garden.
From my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet.
Can I go back?
And so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
I can bounce. Okay, it's a puzzle door. Hey, I recognize this. I've solved this puzzle before. This is easy. Oh, wonderful. Can you tell me how to do it? First, you have to open the door. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now what? Now you have to close... Can I go in first? I don't want to get stuck. But it's already open. Oh, shoot! Sorry, I thought I was pressing W. I wasn't. Close the first door. Sorry. Alright, what's next? Now just press the switch here. Yeah! We got it!
You can't
It was so
talk
simple.
yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Someone's crying. That scared me. Is crying or suffocating? That's like desperate. What are you I can't believe I never saw... Okay, here we are. What are you talking about? There's no machine here. These are just words on some walls. Trust me, you'll see. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. Making games is simple, making games is easy, making games is effortless. None of which are true, right? Jeez, that's loud. That feels wonderful. But it wasn't true. Don't worry about it, just keep talking. Keep saying creation is easy. When I make games, I feel completely energized. Okay, that sound is freaking me out a little bit. I am constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. It's easy, it never stops being easy. That's wonderful.
Seeing
Keep
this
going.
game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like, video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing. I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
I don't like that sound. Hello? Lady? Bye,
But it
lady.
didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Okay. Can it have less crying ladies in it? Because that was giving me a bit of a panic attack. A little tiny bit. The machine. Ooh, hello, guard. Birdie, shut up! Hello, guard. Ma'am, glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I tend to be quick, I intend to be quiet, I intend to be brutal. I intend to be quick. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. What? Hello, press. That's a lot of questions. I can't answer them. Will the machine answer? Okay. That's making me dizzy. Mr. Machine? Hi. You alright?
And of course, it's the machine.
What machine? It's just a box. You stopped. You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. Is this his creativity? Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you put them through? It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? I don't know what to ask. So here's what needs to happen. You need to go out and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. I've been so alone. Oh, go out and apologize. No? Nothing? Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. I've seen the thing you fear. I don't think any of my choices actually matter, but... Alright then, I will speak to them for you. Okay. Jeez. Oh, I don't like this. Are you gonna murder me? My followers, my friends. My friends! It falls on me to deliver bad news. I have a troubling revelation. Falls on me? The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. That switched. Okay, so, quick theories. Is the machine his creativity? What else could it be? Like his drive to do anything good? Through his work? Machine will not apologize to us. But this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. We are strong. Let us pay it retribution. Let us show it that we are not failures. I'm trying to be diplomatic here. Follow me, we will destroy the machine. Follow me, we will destroy everything the machine has created. I don't want to do either. I mean, they're not COD or fancy games like that, but they're cool and they're heartfelt. I don't want to do either. I don't know what that sound was. Okay. Hello, Mr. Stage. I'm back. You're so big and pretty. Whoa. Why do I have a gun? I don't want a gun. Can I just act out some Hamlet or something? Something? Macbeth? Fine, we'll shoot the gun. Well, that was a disappointing gun sound. Coda, I'll make sure your work dies here. Coda, I'll make sure you are known forever. 2? I don't want to do this. This is sad. Isn't that what you're scared of? Exposing to the view of others every day forever? Seen in naked clarity?
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. it might get him out of isolation. And so,
Oh, not the
as I'm thinking
typewriters.
this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
No! Not the Mind Palace. I love this place. I wanted to read all of them. And it pulled me out. No, this was such a calm, quiet place. I loved it. I don't want to destroy it. I don't like this. Whoa, okay, I'm falling.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all is
That's
just
good.
to give them some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
You don't sound happy, Mr. Machine. This game kind of makes me want to play Amnesia. Put down your weapon. I don't know how to put down my weapon. Did I put it down? No! I can't move! I can't do anything! Don't make me do this!
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something, I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem.
But you
When
can't.
they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
Okay, that's a little creepy, but you can't fix other people's problems for them. You can be there for them. But
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's.
okay.
This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
See, I wonder how much of this is true story. I don't know. Tower looks more like a museum. Oh, geez, hiccup. Which way do I go?
And this is where I have trouble saying
Okay.
anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's
Yeah.
trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Sounds like a dungeon in here. Yeah, compared to all the rich colors and homey feel, not homely, of
This
everything,
room
it's
actually
very
has a
cool.
maze in it.
Okay. Ah!
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
I'm curious whether if this is completely true, or mostly true, I wonder if he had to play through these or if he was able to hack it. Like, I mean, obviously he's giving us a way over.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Okay. 1, 5, 1, 617. Okay. I don't think I want to go down there. Where am I going? Oh. This game is actually a little scary, not because of any of the puzzles or anything, but the music and the atmosphere and the drop down into death. Hello?
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem.
Again.
I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
We all wish we could fix it, but...
Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011, I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
What, like in the comment bubbles? I assumed that was just comment bubbles. Were there dots hidden around somewhere else in other games?
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me.
You don't sound like the best mental health either.
And it felt somehow like I had failed. Where did I screw up?
I mean, I know you want to help your friend, but this isn't your problem to fix. Ooh. Dear Davy, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore. What?
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you. I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
What's that? What just clicked? I wonder at times whether you think I'm making these games for you. Did Davy kind of become obsessed? You've infected my personal space.
The people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
That's a sad comment. You've so infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere, hidden between games. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Yeah, he seems like the kind of person who just wanted to create, not to publicize his work. Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. Would you stop changing my games, stop adding lampposts to them? So Davey was creating endings to the games?
And then you stopped.
Would you simply let them be what they are?
And I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
Davey, you don't sound good. You sound worse than him. When I'm around you, I feel physically ill. Jeepers. You desperately need something and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. If people can have downtimes without being depressed. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine. You're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks, and that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
Okay. And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. Hello? Oh, there's a switch there. Oh yeah, I have to flip through. Okay, Wraith is back.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work.
Is there no button?
Because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Poor Davey. Used to be poor Coda, but poor Davey. Sounds kind of like Davey put more into the situation and was actually there. Okay, I'm looking at the sky. This is pretty. Is this from Coda? Doesn't really look like something Coda would make, but maybe. Where am I going? Can I sprint? Nope. Look at the nice marble stairs. Are we in Grand Central?
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Okay. Can I go into any of these? Oh, the door opened. I'm a coming, door. Don't fall down. Oop, I went too far. Where are we going?
Solution.
What's happening?
Solution. I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Excuse me. Excuse me again.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Well, that one didn't come out. Sorry, my nose is weird. Where am I? Hello? Oh, hello. Where am I? Am I underwater? It's kind of creepy. Okay. No, let's stick to the higher spots. I'm claustrophobic.
Finding something to be driven by other than validation. What would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
You gotta be happy with who you are. Or at least try to be. No one's happy about who they are all the time, but it's just life. You gotta work at it.
What now?
I don't know.
I think I need to go. And
Don't leave me. You have the
sorry,
answers.
because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna... Okay.
Davey, don't leave. Davey? Don't leave me. Did you make this level, Davey? It's weird. Not bad, but weird. Why is there a random black cube in the middle of the desert? Why am I asking questions like this? It's a weird style of engine or whatever it is. Davey? I don't want to be all alone right now. Well, I'm not alone. I've got you guys, but I'm alone in my room. It's a good thing I don't take fall damage. Okay, guess we're going up. It's a very big elevator. Oh. Excuse me. I'm still getting over my cold. Okay. Let's not get squished. I wonder if I could stay on here. Oh no, it stops. Okay. music's very pretty, though. Oh, we're back. Or still here, I don't know. This feels like someone marching to their death. You'd think it would be calm and peaceful just walking quietly through a grand environment, but no, it's scary and lonely. And there's the death beam. And thunder. I like thunder. The thunder's actually calming. It actually calmed me down a bit. Oh, I love it. I miss thunder. We haven't had a thunderstorm in ages. Because it just started snowing here. Probably not the best time to be doing small chat. Do I have to? Are you gonna pull me up, please? Ow. That's my body. Okay, yay. I get to go up. Into blackness. Hello? Oh, hello. Oh my gosh. Hello? What is going on right now? Is that all built? Or is that randomly generated? Incoming stars. Am I dead? This is very high.
Turn back from this cave. You said, let me prove that I'm brave.
That's it?
Let me keep going.
That's the end?
But the cave goes for
I
miles
thought there was more to it.
and miles and miles.
I actually did, because I'm only 45 minutes in, and the other one was only like an hour.
So tired, but I know that you're strong.
I guess that's it.
So turn
Pretty song.
back. Turn back.
I don't know. Is there more credits? Or no? Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of the beginner's guide. It was not a pleasant ending. I mean, I've seen the game before. Like, it's not a complete shock to me, but it's been ages since I've seen it. I thought I remembered a different ending. There is only one ending, right? Like, I don't know if you guys will know or not, but it seems like the game that would only have one ending. That was so sad. And I've never found out whether it's a real story or not. I don't think anyone knows, other than game devs, whether it's a true story or not. Like the actual relationship between Coda and Dave. I want to go hug my friends now. Oh, I don't even know what to say. My best guess is that, I mean, obviously, even if it's based on a true story, it's still meant to be metaphorical in that sense. My guess is that Coda and Dave started off having a good, just kind of friend relationship, sharing well, I don't know if Dave created games throughout it, but Coda sharing his games with Dave because Dave liked them. And I don't know, Dave got obsessed with it, trying to figure out the mind behind the game, and then just kind of got lost in it, and I don't know. I think that's kind of the reaction everyone has to this game, as far as I've seen. One thing I love about this game is it is incredible how powerful it makes you feel being alone. Wow. Like, I don't even know, like, I don't even want to go on to a whole spiel about, like, mental health or anxiety or depression or anything like that, because it doesn't quite feel like what this game is about, even though, obviously, even from a completely objective point of view, Coda's work did show signs of unhappiness and frustration and just all of that kind of stuff. But again, like I said earlier, you can be frustrated and at your wit's end and not know what to do, but doesn't mean you're depressed. Even if you're in a really, really dark place, doesn't mean it's depression. And I don't know what to say. If you guys know any other games that are similar to this, I would love to hear of them. Because I love these kind of experience kind of games. At some point down the line, I want to play Presentable Liberty for myself. I believe it's the same creators who do this. But I've seen it before too. It's one of those games I've seen before, but I still really want to play for myself. So I kind of want to give it some time so that I've kind of forgotten the story a little bit. So it's somewhat new. Yeah, so I'm going to leave the video here. Sorry I don't have a lot of thoughts to put in to the end of this. I'm kind of just blanking and not in a commentating sort of way, just I don't even know how to feel about it right now. Not about myself. Like, I'm fine. Just the game. Just wow. And I hate that it doesn't have a resolve. I mean, I know that's the point, to leave it open-ended, but can they, like, get back in touch or something? Can they restore the machine and stuff like that? I don't even know what the machine part was. But if you guys have theories or explanations or anything like that, because I'm sure some of you will have seen this game before, because a lot of YouTubers have played it in the past, a long time ago. I'm really late to playing this. But if you guys have any fresh theories from just watching it through this time around, or if you have any thoughts that you've had from the first time you watched it, whatever. If you guys have any theories or thoughts on it, let me know down in the comments, because I would love to have some discussion on this game, because it's really a discussion piece. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I love that there's waves in the menu. It's very calming after that. And I'm sorry, I guess it's not really a shorter video. It's almost an hour now. But I thought there was another episode out of this. I didn't realize I was almost done it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me for the beginner's guide. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it doesn't impact you too much, because it can get a bit heavy with these kind of issues. So I apologize if it brings up anything. Let me know if you need to talk. I'm always here, whether commenting on YouTube videos, or you can get me on Tumblr. You can even email me if you really want to, like the email and Tumblr down in the description. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you all. Stay amazing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Beginner's guide to what? Confusion and loneliness? Guess so.